All right, I'm gonna give you guys 3 fundamental, easy drills you guys can do to better your riding. First one's an on-the-bike thing. It can be done anywhere. A lot of people, kids these days, think we gotta go to this track to go ahead and get any kind of practice, and that's not true. If you've got any kind of land or your buddy does, a lot of the stuff that crosses over is just technique stuff. So oval and circle drills. Circle drill is just a constant turn. You can go back and watch some of my previous videos to look at form, but just make a circle. It's a constant turn. Work on being on the balls of your feet, having your elbows up, and just doing that until you get into a proper cornering position. Like I said, you're gonna have to go back and watch some of the previous videos. Along with this, you can be doing oval drills. So once you got that corner technique with the circle, go ahead and make an oval to where you can come out of the turn, grab a gear, and that way you can practice standing up. You can practice the braking technique, which is leaving your clutch alone, downshifting, feeling that engine braking, leaving the clutch alone, and you can just do ovals until you got everything down. Like I said, you don't need to necessarily travel to a track every day to do that. You can do it in a backyard, you can do it in a field. It's very easy to do. So the next tip I can give to parents or kids or anybody that's trying to ride is just doing squats, air squats, squats with weight. If you're already in the gym and you know how to do a squat, it's not a big deal. But if you've not spent any time in the gym, doing a squat will go ahead and unlock your hips, and it puts you in a good riding position. Like I said in these other videos, when you're on your foot pegs, and you're standing, you don't want your knees falling forward. Same thing when you're doing a squat. If you're doing a squat and your knees are falling forward, you lose your balance. So you need to get good at unlocking your hips and be able to sink your butt into the back of the seat to go ahead and, because what happens was your butt comes back, head comes forward, weight stays central. So if you can't unlock your hips and you can't keep your knees behind the foot pegs or directly over the foot pegs, you need to get in the gym and you need to work on that so your body's loose enough to be able to get in that position. And then lastly, the third thing you can do, which is my favorite still, is a lot of clutch abusers out there. We've gone over this before, but go ahead and do just some motos with no clutch. You can even do your circle and oval drills with no clutch. A lot of people have a habit of just using it. So even if you're not a clutch abuser, it's still good to do just so you can learn where not to use your clutch. So you just pull that thing up, get it out of the way, cinch it back down. That way you can go ahead and use it while you take off. But once you take off, if you can't reach that thing, guess what? You're not going to use it. It just simplifies things, especially for kids. You know, it's very hard for kids to go ahead and do that. Even as an adult, if you've got bad habits, you're going to be reaching for that thing. So go ahead and get that thing out of the way and do a couple motos. That'll help you guys realize that you don't need that clutch as much as you're using it.